Hello and thanks for joining us this evening. This is the Signature TV 30 Minutes. I am Mwabweze Njoku. In the headlines, 2 university staff union members commence 3-day national protests. A court-martial sentences soldier to death by firing squad. 13 killed in Niger State road crash. And now, for the details. The Joint Action Committee of the Non-Academic Staff Union, NASU, and Senior Staff Association of Nigerian Universities, SANU, has commenced a 3-day national protest. The protest follows an earlier statement by the Non-Academic Staff Union General Secretary, Peters Adeyemi, and the Senior Staff Association of Nigerian Universities President Mohammed Ibrahim, calling all members in branches of universities and inter-university centers across Nigeria to embark on industrial action. The protesting members of the unions occupied the main gate of the University of Abuja on Tuesday. The unions are protesting irregularities or alleged irregularities in the Integrated Payroll Personnel Information System IPPS payments, non-payment of earned allowances, non-payment of arrears in minimum wage, among others. They are also protesting the sharing formula of the 70 billion naira released to the universities by the federal government. Some residents of houses in the Nike Lake, Nsukka Road axis of Enugu City have called on the state government to address the perennial traffic logjam in the area. The residents spoke to Signature TV over the gridlock, which made life difficult for commuters and drivers on that road in the last Utah season. Noah's T-Junction Nike Lake Nsukka Road in Enugu State has been a nightmare for many motorists and travelers irrespective of the season. The road is a major exit out of Enugu State capital to Nsukka and the northern states. Sometimes passing through the road without spending hours in gridlock, especially in the morning and evening, is a miracle. Those living along the axis, as well as motorists plying that road, share their experiences.
I've been suffering a lot, precisely in the rainy season. We don't have any access road in this place. We are managing up. It has been a difficult thing in this area. There is nowhere people can divert to wherever they are going when there is any jam here. This place is very, very difficult. I'm just telling you.
Go airport. When the airport now, not walk out.
The chairman of New Home Neighborhood, Mr. Bennett Okoli, and others say they resorted to self-help to fix the road linking their street to the T-Junction.
Anybody passing this road will see that once it's 8 o'clock to 9 in the morning, it becomes very difficult to move here. And this road has been another route people can use to divert the hold up, but it's stuck now. It's terrible. Morning and evening, sometimes even in the afternoon, you'll see hold up here. So that is the situation. This place is timber. You can see this. To my right here is the timber market. To my left is the Ihoma Street. This is Timber Junction, leading to T-Junction down. This is a major street, Ihoma Street. To come and ease the suffering. We are suffering. It's not only those living in this neighborhood. Though anybody using this road will enter into the problem. If this road is done, if there is hold up here, people can use the road to even enter and avoid the hold up.
However, Enugu State Commissioner for Works, Mr. Greg Naji, when contacted, said the state government is committed to infrastructure development in the state and assured that road construction and rehabilitation are a major priority for the Enugu State government.
That infrastructure development is a prime responsibility, and we'll have we have we'll make efforts to treat everybody or whatever, treat any intervention as it comes.
It is worthy of mention that reconstruction of the connecting bypass will help to reduce the gridlock along the Noah's T Junction Nsukka Road in Enugu State. A court-martial sitting in Maiduguri, the Borno State capital, has sentenced Trooper Azuna Madrabuchi to death by firing squad for killing the adjutant of his unit, one Lieutenant Babakaka Ngoji. Madapuji was arraigned for murder after shooting Lieutenant Ngoji in July 2020 at close range in Bama local government area of Borno State for refusing to grant him a welfare pass. He was on Tuesday sentenced to death by firing squad after he was found guilty at the court session held at the Malare Cantonment, Maiduguri. Some other 4 soldiers were arraigned for manslaughter and sentenced to various years of imprisonment. One of the soldiers, Sergeant Sani Ishaya, was sentenced to 4 years. Bidemi Fabi got 2 years. Private Musa Bala and Private Abdul Rahid Adamu got 1 year imprisonment each. At least 13 persons have been killed in a road crash in Panti village along the Bida Mokwa Road in Lawon local government area of Niger State. The commander, Federal Road Safety Corps, Niger State Command, Joel Dogwa, confirmed this on Tuesday. According to him, men of the command located at the Kutigi unit carried out evacuation operations in the early hours of today. He disclosed that the accident involved a trailer and an 18-seater bus that was heading to Lagos from the north. Dagwa said the corpses of those killed have been deposited at the Kutigi General Hospital, while those injured have been taken to the Federal Medical Center in Bida and Kutigi General Hospital. He, however, said many of the injured were in critical condition and still unconscious. A former commissioner for establishment and special duties in Edo State, Didi Adodo, has reportedly died of COVID-19 complications. Adodo, who served during the 2 terms of Comrade Adams Oshomole's administration, died in the early hours of Tuesday after a brief illness. It was gathered that he took ill 5 days ago but could not make it. The death of the frontline labor leader is a big blow to the labor unionists. Until his death, Adodo was the General Secretary of the Iron and Steel Senior Staff Association of Nigeria. He was also a former General Secretary of the United Labour Congress, ULC. Many Nigerians have been reacting to the federal government's policy to match mobile telephone numbers with the national identity numbers. Correspondent Obi Chibueze went to the streets of Abuja to sample the reactions of the residents on the necessity of the new policy.
The government have the right to say if it's a welcome development, we welcome it. It's for the security purpose. But some of us don't know the purpose of merging them. What is the benefit, which some of the Nigerians are supposed to know?
I supported the merging. It's a good development for the federal government so that we can be identified, because there are a lot of fraud involved. People using multiple and numerous SIM, and that has been causing harm.
I don't think it's necessary, or it's a good thing, but looking at it in the other way, you find that is difficult. Okay, I traveled home for this Christmas and I saw these aged mothers. They have their phone with SIM card. They communicate with their children outside. Now, they don't have this number. They are not registered. There is no means for them to register it. So if you want to block, do you mean that you are going to block them? They won't be able to communicate with their children outside.
It's good. it will make sense. It has to be matched. Even if possible, they should match it with our account numbers in the bank. That's what I want. Let our national identity number be joined with our even bank account and phone numbers. It will reduce the crime rate in this country, Nigeria, because Nigeria is going to be great. It's a good country.
Yes, it's necessary because it will reduce crime. Because it's much crime, and to reduce, I think, to bring kind of the crime will reduce. It's to reduce crime, or sort of internet crime.
And now the stock market report. The floor of the Nigerian Stock Exchange witnessed a surge in all the market indicators at the close of business on Tuesday. All the 5 indicators, the market capitalization, the all-share index, the volume, the value, and the total deals closed blue. The market capitalization rose from 20.994 trillion naira to 21.69 trillion naira, a 75.9 billion naira gain. The all-share index also closed at 40,295.95 points, an increase from 40,150.78 points at the close of trading on Monday. The volume of stocks traded on the floor rose from 335.699 million to 1.166 million. This was a 247.46% increase. The value also rose to 7.969 billion naira from 2.489 billion, a 220.1% increase. On the performance chart, NASCON PLC was the highest gainer among other 41 gainers, while Orlando led the 20 laggards. Adova was the toast of investors, trading over 12.825 million shares, valued at 247.723 million naira. And now on the foreign scene, the United States Acting Homeland Security Secretary Chad Wolf announced his resignation unexpectedly on Monday as worries rose over more violence during President-elect Joe Biden's inauguration next week. Wolf's departure as head of the body in charge of security for the January 20th event came 5 days after President Donald Trump's supporters stormed the U.S. Capitol, hoping to prevent Biden from replacing him. The Homeland Security Department oversees several law enforcement bodies, including the Secret Service, the Point Agency for Security for the White House, and the U.S. President. Wolf, who said he was stepping down for procedural reasons, named Pete Gano, the administrator of the Federal Emergency Management Agency, to replace him. But the move did not end questions over whether the U.S. capital city will be adequately secured over the coming week. And now in sports, the board of the Nigerian Women Professional League has announced the postponement of Week 5 matches to attend to the issue of collation and validation of COVID-19 tests being conducted by the Premiership clubs. The league secretariat confirmed that the clubs have failed to meet up with the directives on COVID-19 tests for players and team officials. The chairperson of the Women Football League, Aisha Falode, said on Monday that the board has given enough time to the clubs to complete the tests and send results with proof from government-approved test centers to the Secretariat by mail and hard copies on or before Friday, 15th January 2021. Falode, who is also a board member of the Nigerian Football Federation, declared that any club found wanting at the end of the exercise will be suspended from the league indefinitely. And the Nigeria Women Football League may have to take over the testing of all the clubs to avoid any of the clubs putting the league into disrepute. The postponed Week 5 matches will be played on Wednesday, January the 20th, 2021. Manchester United will face Liverpool in the blockbuster tie of the FA Cup 4th round, while League 2 Chieftain host Manchester City, and Liverpool and United will clash for 2 consecutive weekends, with the top 2 also facing off in the Premier League on Sunday. National League North side Charlie's reward for their victory over a depleted Derby was a home win with Premier League Wolves. Should Charlie pull off another upset, they could face holders Arsenal in the 5th round. League 2 Crowley, who thrashed Leeds 3-0 in the 3rd round, traveled to Bournemouth. Now, the 4th round ties will be played across weekend of January 22nd to the 25th, with the 5th round taking place between February the 9th and 11th. Now, the second wave of the COVID-19 is projected to go up at this time of the year. Please do well to stay safe, maintain physical distance and social distance, and wear your face mask while going about your daily activities. Well, that is Signature TV 30 Minutes. On behalf of my producer, Damilula Budu, I'm Nwabuz Njako. Thanks for watching and good evening.